In a quiet corner of London, there was a small bookstore that almost no one noticed. It didn't have a bright sign, no offers in the window, just a faded name above the door that most people walked past without reading. Except for Daniel. He found it by accident on a rainy afternoon, trying to escape the noise of the city. The bell above the door rang softly as he stepped inside. The air felt different, warmer, still, like time had slowed down just a little. Rows of old books filled the space, their pages yellowed, their covers worn. There was no music, no sound of traffic, just silence. A comforting silence. "Hello," Daniel called. No answer. He walked deeper inside, running his fingers along the spines. Every book felt heavier than it should, not physically, emotionally, as if each one carried something more than just words. At the back of the store, he found a single table, and on it, a book. Black cover. No title. No author. Just his name. Daniel. He froze. "That's not funny," he whispered. But there was no one there to laugh. Slowly, he picked it up. The moment he touched it, the lights flickered once, then steadied. His hands trembled slightly as he opened the first page. The story began normally. A man walking through London. A rainy afternoon. A bookstore. Daniel's breath stopped. This is me." He flipped the page. Every detail matched. Every step. Every thought. Even the exact moment he had spoken out loud. The book wasn't telling a story. It was recording one. His story. Live. Daniel backed away, dropping the book on the table. No. No. This isn't possible. The bell at the entrance rang again. Someone had come in. "Hello," a voice called. Daniel turned toward the front. But something felt wrong. The voice sounded familiar. Too familiar. He walked slowly toward the entrance. The shop looked longer now. The shelves taller. Like the space had stretched. When he reached the front, he stopped. A man stood there, wet from the rain, looking around, confused. Daniel's heart started pounding. Because the man was him. Same face. Same clothes. Same expression. "What is this?" Daniel whispered. The other Daniel looked at him, eyes widening. "You're me." Silence filled the space. Heavy. Impossible. Then, the lights flickered again, and somewhere behind them, a page turned. The sound of the page turning echoed through the bookstore. Slow. Deliberate. Like something was continuing the story without them. Both versions of Daniel stood frozen, staring at each other. "This isn't real," the second Daniel said. "I was just thinking the same thing," the first replied. They both turned toward the back of the store. The table. The book. Still there. Waiting. "Don't touch it," one of them said. But the other had already started walking. Drawn to it. Pulled by something neither of them understood. He reached the table and looked down. The book was open. The pages moving on their own. Writing itself. Line by line. Detail by detail. "They are both here now," he read aloud. The other Daniel stepped closer, his voice shaking. "Stop reading it." But he couldn't. "The first one is afraid." The words continued. "The second one doesn't believe." They both went silent. Because both statements were true. The air grew heavier. The silence deeper. Then, a new line appeared. "Only one leaves." Daniel's chest tightened. "No." The other Daniel stepped back. "This is insane. We just walk out." He turned toward the door. But it wasn't there anymore. Only shelves. Endless shelves. The exit had vanished. The book continued writing. "They will understand soon." The lights dimmed slowly. The walls seemed to close in. The space shrinking. Changing. Watching. "What does it want?" one of them whispered. The answer appeared instantly. To continue. Silence. Then, stories need endings. The first Daniel looked at the second. "You think one of us isn't real?" The other didn't answer. Because he was thinking the same thing. The book wrote again. One was written. One was not. They both stared at the page. Trying to understand. Trying to decide. "Which one?" they asked together. The final line appeared slowly. "You already know." The lights went out. Complete darkness. No sound. No movement. Then, the bell above the door rang softly. The lights came back. The bookstore was quiet again. Empty. The table was still there. The book closed. No name on the cover anymore. Outside, the rain continued, and someone stepped out into the street, breathing heavily, alive. But as he walked away, he couldn't shake the feeling that something was missing, like part of him had been left behind. Or worse, like he was the part that had been created just to finish the story.